As you can see, my lights are off because I'm pretty pissed. I'm pretty pissed off of what I saw last night on Raw. Besides the fact that Raw was boring, besides the fact that it's a go-home show and they really did not do anything to promote WrestleMania except for putting matches that we already knew was going to come up in there, yeah, it was boring. It was lame. Even my homegirl said it was lame. Well, she said it was boring. But either or, there was no relevancy to WrestleMania at all last night. Period. But the biggest thing that really pisses me off the most was the last scene of Raw last night. Now, from my last review, I have said that I really do feel that they are trying to make CM Punk more relevant. And even though the more that I've actually seen him try to do the opener and talk about how he's going to break the streak, the more I feel like he absolutely has no relevancy in this pay-per-view, let alone in the storyline at all. They just randomly threw his name in the hat and just picked it, probably threw his name in a hat with his own name already in it and pulled it out. They are really pulling this entire storyline out of their butt and trying to make it work. And it does not work at all. It is so bad that they literally have to go to extremes to get heel heat from CM Punk. They have to go to extremes by putting the urn in it. If it wasn't for the urn, and if it wasn't for the fact that he is there disrespecting the dead, CM Punk wouldn't be noticed at all. It would be just some random match. It's still some random match. The streak is supposed to have some sort of relevancy to it. Don't get me wrong. There have been some terrible streak matches. But it's the saddest thing about it is the way that they are promoting it. They are literally putting an actual death and recreating it by having an urn full of maybe, I don't know, kitty litter or sand just to make some kind of relevancy for CM Punk. And he has none. Don't get me wrong, CM Punk is probably one of the best talkers in the PG era right now, besides many others that were from the Attitude Era. But the one thing I am going to say about this is that they don't have to go to so many extremes just to get CM Punk noticed. They could have taken a different route instead of using Paul Bearer. Sure, it makes sense. Sure, it's a connection. Sure, they're doing it to get heel heat. I get it. I get it. But it's still freaking wrong. That's the reason why I really do want the storyline to go away, because of the fact that it's not doing anything for CM Punk at all. Because he's going to always be loved. He's going to always be cheered for, because the one event that he has ever participated in that actually did bring not only some sort of relevancy to his character, but define who his character really is, was the Summer of Punk. CM Punk is an anti-hero. He can straddle that line. He can go across the line. He can come back. He can stay there because it fits him. He is not a face. He is not a heel. He is a anti-hero. He has no rules. During the Summer of Punk, we all know that he literally kicked a hole in the fourth wall, peed on it, crapped on it, stepped all over it, and walked it dry. We knew that he practically tore the face out of the WWE. Everything that was going to be happening, they let everyone in on it, and honestly, it worked. It fit his character. The fact that he invaded Comic-Con, the fact that he was taunting Triple H, it fit. It made sense, because there was a lot of things that we were pissed off about as fans, and he brought it to life. It worked then, because it fit his character. It fit. Does this fit? No. It doesn't fit at all. You gotta go to extremes, like actually bringing out the ashes, supposed ashes of Paul Bearer, and dumping them on top of The Undertaker? How horrible is that? Do you honestly think that the family of Paul Bearer want to hear about that, let alone see it? Have some freaking respect. For crying out loud, go in another angle. They didn't necessarily have to do that. That was crossing the line. And yeah, the Attitude Era crossed the line too, but it still was not good. They still were wrong for that too. The point is, There are many things they could have done to CM Punk's character to make him relevant towards the storyline of the streak with The Undertaker than absolutely, positively crossing the line and just doing what they did. And especially if they're trying to be kid-friendly after WrestleMania. How on earth can anybody erase that from their mind, especially a 5-year-old child, seeing the ashes of a supposed dead person landing on top of The Undertaker? I know little boys might be like, cool, but little girls will be like, ah! Honestly, if you're trying to go all G all the way, what makes you think that that makes plenty of sense? Because it doesn't. I can talk until I have a stroke, but I'm not going to do it. All of you already know how pissed off I am about this entire storyline. I cannot wait till it ends. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Leave your comment in the comment section below or send me a video response. Because honestly, I cannot wait until WrestleMania is over, and I cannot wait until this storyline is gone. Honestly, and they figure out something else to do with CM Punk. Nature Girl out. Later.